news.
Gallery. What you playing?
One time. Just testing. This is the College Gamers Podcast for July 9th, 2016. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the College Gamers Podcast, where we take a college twist on the video game news, aka talk about games that we can't afford to play. I am joined every week, or most weeks, by my good friend Taft. Hello, Taft.
Hello.
How are you doing this week?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing excellent, except my ear sucks.
Why?
My ear just freaking sucks. Like a few days ago,
That's such a weird statement.
like I don't know what the deal is, but the inside of my ear canal is swelling up and it hurts.
Probably because you have an ear infection.
No, it's not an ear infection. I actually conveniently went to the doctor this week and asked him to check it out, and it's not. It's just like I have like a pimple or something in my ear.
I've had one of those, and that is the worst.
It sucks. Like one earbud doesn't fit in my ear.
Yeah,
Because it just rests on it, and it's a pain in the butt, and I hate it.
I mean, all you can either do is either try to pop it or just let it go away.
Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting it out. I think I popped it already, and it's just like all swollen or something. But
I had one of those in my ear one time, and I popped it. That was the biggest one I've ever had, like biggest hit I've ever had.
yes, and it's the inside of your ears, so it's like extra sensitive.
Exactly.
To everything imaginable to the human race. So it's been unpleasant, and I at my job all day, I just listen to music and podcasts. So
That's why you have one. That's why you have one in your ear.
Probably. But then, I do clean my ears out.
I know, but
I take
the
care of
earbuds and stuff like that accumulate oil, which causes it to clog up the pores and stuff.
I gotcha. Yeah. So, it's been I'm using the other ear, and I guess because I'm using the extra ear so much, I probably will get something else in the other ear.
Probably.
And I'll just, it's be like this endless cycle of like using one ear and then using the other ear. And I'll be doomed to eternal one ear usage.
Yep.
And such. So other than that, Taft, other than my ear being stupid, how was your week?
Pretty good until some dude hit my car with his car.
But did he do it on purpose? Like, hey, dude, hold my beer, watch this kind of thing?
No, thankfully.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I was turning out of a parking lot. He was turning out the opposite parking lot, and he wasn't paying attention and hit me.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's texting. Was he texting? Do you know?
I believe he was actually on the phone.
Oh, he was talking on the phone?
I believe so.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Because I had just enough time to look at him, be like, oh crap, this dude's about to hit me, lay on my horn.
Yeah.
And then he just didn't.
Where did he hit you? Like the side of your car?
Like on the driver's side.
Yeah.
Mostly on the passenger, like the back passenger door of the driver's side.
Yeah.
But a little bit on the front door as well.
I gotcha. And it was in a parking lot, so it wasn't like.
No, it was in the street. We were turning out of parking lots.
Oh, okay. But like it wasn't fast or anything.
No, not at all.
I gotcha.
Like he hadn't since I laid on my horn, he had enough time to like slam on his brakes. I mean, he dented the crap out of my door.
I gotcha.
And kind of set it off ajar, so if it rains, my car's just gonna get soaked.
I gotcha. Well, this is the bad time of year for that.
I know.
So other than that, it's not total or something, right?
No, the dude got full responsibility for it, so I get a new door.
Awesome. You gotta make it a different color than the rest.
Of course, come on.
Just make it gold.
Exactly.
Gold.
like actual 24 karat solid
there you
gold.
Go. That side of the car will always be significantly more heavy than the other side.
And a lot more fragile.
Oh, definitely. And we'll probably not be there long because someone will eventually steal it.
I feel like they wouldn't be like, you know what, that's a golden door. Like they'd be like, that's just really good paint.
Well, that's really good paint. It's so realistic. I almost want to take it.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotcha. Well, fun week. How was, you were gone last weekend. How was the wedding?
It was a lot of fun. Montana's freaking gorgeous.
I believe that.
But there's nothing there.
Well, yeah, nothing happens in Montana.
There was a movie theater there that was run by two people.
Two employees.
A husband and a wife, and played one movie.
What was it?
It was they played a different movie every night, but
okay.
it only played one movie a day, and it was the Now You See Me.
Now You See Me.
Yeah,
that's kind of amazing.
Yeah,
I hope they were the only two employees.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was it. It was those two.
It was like a one theater. Movie theater?
It opened at 6:45.
Okay.
The movie was at 7:15.
Wow,
and that was it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Holy cow! It's either a very popular movie theater.
They might have they might have had like a second showing a little bit later, but that's it.
Wow, that's incredible. That's Montana for you, where nothing happens. apparently.
Yeah.
It might as well be Southern Canada. We should just give it to Canada. Maybe they do something.
Like, I'm pretty sure this wedding was the biggest thing to happen in Montana. Ever.
Oh, I hope it was in the newspapers. Something actually happening.
Yeah. Okay, not ever, but like in the last like century or something like that, because General Custard was like that happened in Montana apparently.
I gotcha. Well, at least they have something to hang on to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So also 1-star review from Montanians or whatever you call yourselves.
No, I told you guys it was beautiful. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's very, very pretty. We love y'all.
Very pretty.
Keep listening.
I do want to go back. Like, I want to go hiking up there or something.
Oh, I'm sure it's gorgeous.
It really is. I got to throw a snowball at my brother at 11,000 feet.
Oh wow! Is it like mountainous? What is the word? Mountainous.
Mountainous.
Yeah.
It does have a lot of mountains, but it also has a lot of like foothills and stuff like that.
I'm imagining plains for some reason. I mean, like mountains.
Plains on top of the mountains. It's a bunch of plateaus.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's super cool.
It is.
All right. Well, I'm glad you had a fun time.
It was a good time.
You ready to move into the news? Because I think we have some exciting stuff this week. I'm actually pretty happy with what we have. You know, I think we're getting out of that after E3 lull. You know,
it's still kind of there. Like, it was dominated by Pokemon Go for the most part.
Oh, this week
there was nothing but that.
The day Pokemon Go came out, nothing else in my Twitter feed. It's like it was all Pokemon Go all the time.
Yeah.
It was either about how fun it is or how people were raging about the servers just not being adequate that day.
Okay. But let's move into the news.
All right, let's do this.
Breaking news.
All right, starting off this week, Evolve goes free to play and is going back into beta. Evolve is a game I never really got into, but if I imagine right, if I'm correct, it's that game where one person is the monster and 4 people are hunting it.
That's right. Yeah.
Is that correct? Yeah. So apparently it was really popular when it first came out, but it really lost its following.
Yeah. Alec plays it.
Does
still.
That still
plays it.
One of the 5
he
people?
actually only got it recently.
Really?
And loves it. So.
Well, it's a shame because it's going free to play.
I know. On PC though.
On PC. Well, actually, some of these changes will be coming to consoles.
But it probably won't be free to play on console.
Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, the game, it's going free to play. It's also going back in the beta. They're calling it Evolve Stage 2. You know, like multiple stages of evolution.
Actually, that's actually kind of clever.
So, Stage 2 will include several new modes, characters, maps, unlockables, other things. For those of you who actually bought the game, they are promising special gifts, rewards, and like special access to things for those who bought the original Evolve game. Also, it's going free to play, which is probably the biggest change so far. And do you think this is in an effort to bring their player base back?
That's exactly what it is.
Because they were struggling. Apparently, players jumped like 16,000 the day it went free. So
jeez.
So 16,000 people decided to join and like give it a shot.
I mean, yeah, it was a big game, and now that's free. Definitely, people heard about it and they're like, okay, now it's free. I'm definitely gonna get it.
And it's going back in the beta. They're probably testing maybe ways to make money through microtransactions. I bet they're probably gonna go like the skin route, or maybe they're gonna like continuously make maybe new maps or characters. Like how do you think they're gonna pay for it now that it's going free?
Skins.
I
think they'll probably go with skins.
Character skins or weapon skins, both?
Probably more so character skins, because I think each character has their own type of weapon.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm thinking they're gonna do skins, because each character is a different playstyle.
Mm-hmm.
So I would think they would do character skins, kind of like Overwatch does character skins. They don't do weapon skins; they do character skins.
Yeah, they gotcha. Actually, with competitive mode,
I know, but that's in competitive mode.
That's true. You can't buy those. But yeah, I can see that. It would be really cool. Monster skins.
They probably will.
Yeah, if they just go like full out super cool monsters.
I mean, because the monster is a character.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would see them doing that too.
I can see them making all sorts of cool things, and they can probably go like the humorous route, cool monsters or something.
Oh yeah, do both. Do like new horrifying monsters and really funny monsters.
Yeah.
Like make the behemoth just like some big old sumo dude running around or something.
Yeah. So they're talking about how they were excited when the game first came out, but there's also a lot of disappointment. I don't know how well it did at launch. That's just how like under the radar this game was for me. I just didn't really give it much attention.
I was waiting for it to come out, and then like I heard that it was doing badly, and I was like, wait, it came out?
Yeah. So the PC version did go back in the beta. Right now, the PlayStation and Xbox Live Store, you can still buy the original version.
Yeah.
The Evolve Stage 1. I don't know if they're going to change the name. Though publisher 2K did say that after the PC beta ends, they're planning to bring those changes to the console.
Okay. So they might make it free to play.
Yeah, but I don't think we have a date on when the PC beta is going to end. Probably until they work out how they're going to start paying for the game. Like a new pay model, that kind of thing. So yeah, Evolve 2. Would you gonna pick this up, Taft? You gonna give it a shot?
If it's free to play, I might.
Yeah.
On Xbox though. I'm probably not gonna touch it on PC.
Yeah. Now that a bunch of people are coming back, now would be the time to test it out.
Yeah.
Why there's excitement? There's a lot of big player base before. Like either people are gonna stay with it now that it's free to play, or this is gonna go back to no one playing it. Because if people left because of how the gameplay was, if the gameplay wasn't exciting, then unless they change the gameplay, people are just going to move on to the games they were playing before it went free. So it's really like the decisions they make is going to make or break the game, I think, at this moment. So, good luck to them. Hopefully Stage 2 makes people stick around and play the game some more. All right, let's move on to The Witcher 3 is getting a special Game of the Year edition.
Yes.
What's this, Taft?
So obviously Witcher 3, which won basically every Game of the Year award they could.
Yeah.
They are getting a Game of the Year edition.
Would make sense.
Yeah. So they just announced that it's been hinted at, and a lot of people have been asking for it recently.
Yeah.
Because with the new DLCs and stuff that just came out, they want to go ahead and get a Game of the Year edition. That way they don't have to buy the season pass and stuff like that for people who don't have the game. So they finally came out and said, yeah, we're going to do a Game of the Year expansion. And so they haven't given any details about it,
okay.
at all. They just said, we will release more details, including a release date in the future. In the meantime, we just
know something's coming. I gotcha.
The game director, Conrad, some Polish name, he said,
Comrade Polish man.
He said, I'm happy to confirm plans are in motion to release such an edition, talking about the Game of the Year edition.
I gotcha.
We'll release more details, including a release date in the future. In the meantime, I'd like to thank every fan of the game for their support. You're really amazing.
Yes. I got a question, Taft. Game of the Year edition. I know New Vegas has one. It's a lot of big titles have these editions. I think Borderlands also has one. It doesn't add content. It's just a big collection, right?
Exactly. It's the game with all the DLC.
I gotcha.
Sometimes it'll add a small thing.
Yeah.
Maybe
you get some sort of special perk. I know for Game of the Year edition, I bought Borderlands 2, and I start the game with extra weapons.
Yeah. Stuff like that. You start off with something small.
I got
nothing that's gonna break the game or something like that, but you might get a saddle for your horse or something like that.
I got
a cool looking armor for your horse or something.
Big old G on the front for Game of the Year.
Exactly.
I gotcha. But do you think they would we'll get this isn't equivalent to a collector's edition, right?
Not at all.
Okay.
No. Collector's editions come with a lot more stuff.
So maybe a soundtrack or something, or the soundtrack.
I was about to say the soundtrack came with the base game.
Yeah.
But
awesome soundtrack, by the way.
It really is.
Even
my dad liked it.
I never gave it a listen until one day you came over and started talking about it. And I was like, all right, I'll give this a listen. So I plugged it in one day. I was like, wow, this is good.
Yeah.
Also makes me want to play the game.
I know.
So yeah. Anything else?
They don't have really any information about this. It's just something that's really they're probably gonna give all the DLC for free. They're probably gonna well, not for free. You're going to pay for it. It's going to be in the lump sum price. And it's probably going to be they're probably going to give you something extra at the beginning.
Yeah.
So I thought that this was something cool to bring up, with the E3 lull kind of dying down. This was something interesting.
Yeah. And the game of the Year. Do you think this is aimed at people who don't have the game
That's
yet?
exactly what it's aimed at.
That's exactly what it's
That's
aimed
exactly
at.
what it's aimed at.
Because I'm sure there's a small group of players who always wait for the Game of the Year edition.
Oh, definitely.
People who have the utmost patience.
Yeah.
For games like this.
And then there are going to be people who buy the Game of the Year edition just because it's the Game of the Year edition.
Because they love the game.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to Overwatch. Surprise, surprise, everyone. Overwatch is Blizzard is teasing a new character for Overwatch. The game only recently came out, in May, So it's been a little under 2 months since it came out.
Yeah.
And they're already teasing a new character. People are thinking that we're gonna get it at San Diego Comic-Con because some information was shifted around to make room for a panel by Blizzard hosted on July 21st, and it's entitled "Behind the Scenes on Overwatch's Newest Hero."
Okay,
So
yeah, it's probably going to be announced. Yeah.
Yeah, you can assume it's going to be about, their new hero. And they posted a picture. It's a schematic of a gun. And there's like some dialogue from the heroes on it. And it looks like it's going to be a healer sniper hybrid.
That's intense.
Because, with all the Widowmaker and Hanzos, we need another sniper in Overwatch because they're the most annoying. A good Widowmaker is the most annoying thing on the planet.
Really?
Yes.
I've always heard people complaining about Hanzo.
Hanzo?
I've always heard people like with his variety of arrows and stuff like that. He's just so freaking annoying.
Hanzo's a lot of fun, though. I hear that I don't play a lot of Hanzo, but I hear the strategy is fire as many arrows as you can.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he seems like a lot of fun. I play a little bit. Cammy's really big on playing Hanzo, and his dragon is like an area clear. Like
really?
If the enemies are just piled on the point, when you fire that dragon, people scatter.
Nice.
So it's one of those things where early in the game when people first get started, that dragon will kill people. It's kind of like Diva's ult where she her mech like detonates.
Yeah.
Where as people play, they get smarter and learn to avoid it. But then you have to change how you use that ability instead of trying to kill as many people as you can to clearing a point so that your team has room to get on it.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But getting off topic here, just because Overwatch is such an awesome game. But so yeah, it's gonna be a sniper healer hybrid. And if you looking at the schematic, it maybe looks like it shoots healing pods.
See, that's what I was just about to ask. Like, does it shoot your team with healing pods?
I really don't know. These pods kind of remind me of Soldier 76 has like a grenade he throws on the ground and it heals in a certain area.
That's cool.
So I'm thinking maybe it shoots those kind of like healing AoE pods on the ground. So if all your teammates are at one point, you can like shoot it from far away.
Maybe.
It's a really interesting concept because I can't think of another game that has a sniper healer.
I can't think of a single game that does.
And how would you like shoot your teammates with healing orbs?
I feel like you would have to do that so that way your character can stay away from the combat.
Well, Zenyatta heals like that. His orbs have an infinite range, if I remember correctly. Like as long as your line of sight, his orbs, like you can throw an orb to someone to heal.
Really?
So it's kind of like that, but you can only have it on one person. Now, if but like they'll keep healing until they have, they're at full health, and then it returns it to you automatically. I can see this kind of the same way, line of sight healing, but you tag someone maybe, and it heals them instead of until they're full health, but for maybe a few seconds.
I would think it would just or maybe if you it would hit you, and they would start to heal up, but you can fire him. I
can see that, but you don't want to heal them indefinitely. Like maybe only a few seconds or something.
That's what I'm saying. Like, or only like a certain number of health points.
Yeah,
and it just like gradually goes up, like not instantly or something.
Yeah, I can see that. This is looking pretty cool. And a sniper hybrid. What would the ultimate be for that? What would that be?
Heroes always die. Pow, pow.
That'd be really interesting. A healer with an offensive ults. That would really
and just start sniping anybody in range.
Just like it's like Soldier 76's aimbot ultimate, but it's like headshots only. That'd be pretty cool.
Exactly.
I gotcha. So yeah, pretty exciting stuff, and I'm sure you'll hear more about this in the future,
especially from you.
Yes, definitely. Moving on to Red Dead Redemption, the game that everyone wants on PC. Taft, what's happening?
Good news, Mike.
What?
It's not on PC.
Whatever. I'm
but
done.
It is on Xbox One.
Podcast over.
But it is on Xbox One. Finally. Like, after being hinted at and begged for, it finally came to Xbox One backwards compatibility.
Get out of my face, Taft. Get out of my face.
And apparently, it actually runs better on Xbox One than it does on the Xbox 360.
This just in. Water is wet. The sun is hot.
Okay, it's a backwards compatible game.
Well, of course it's going to run better.
Most games run about the same.
Do they really?
Yeah.
They
don't run better. They're not made for this console.
Well, you have all these extra resources that 360 doesn't have.
But it's not made for that console.
That's interesting.
The way that the Xbox One does its backwards compatibility is it did an emulator.
Oh, interesting.
Inside, from what I understand.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So it's basically running a 360. You're not running the Xbox One.
I see. It mimics the software framework of an Xbox. Okay, I got.
But for some reason, it runs.
See, initially I was reading this and I was like, "How is this making news? It's a better console. Of course, it's going to run better."
No,
but I see. They probably limit the Xbox One to more of a 360.
Exactly.
That's interesting.
But it run during Red Dead Redemption. I know this. Mike doesn't know this because Mike doesn't play it. So,
hey, I had 3 copies of this game. I broke every one. Like, they all got scratched up. But I went back twice to buy it again.
Yeah, it's a great game.
It's a great game.
Yeah. So, did you ever have any problems with frame drops and stuff?
Not that I remember, but
I had a couple at certain points.
These huge, vast, like canyons and things, like when you're going around, I would imagine there was bumps.
So there was there were a decent bit of frame drops, but those have been like minimized on the Xbox One, and it runs at a solid 30 frames per second.
Really, that's really nice.
Yeah, and it's got the same 720p resolution, textures, and draw distance, which is nice.
720p. Childlike HD.
But yeah, it finally came, which is awesome.
Yeah,
everybody's been asking for it, and it's running very nicely. So
it's definitely one.
I'm so excited. Like I found this out yesterday. Didn't have time. I was playing other games.
Yeah, so. When we were talking about backwards compatibility when it first came out,
this was like the first game that was the
I'm
number
pretty
one.
Sure Red Dead Redemption was like one of the first games we talked about.
This is the number one game that they wanted to come out in backwards compatibility.
Really?
Before Skyrim, before everything else. This was the number one game.
Yeah, definitely. So it runs better on the Xbox One. Do you think it's the Xbox One backwards compatibility, or do you think maybe they went back and gave some extra love to the game?
A little bit of both. But here's an interesting fact. So the game was still selling on Amazon, but the sales increased 6,000% on Amazon when it came out for backwards compatibility.
Holy crap! I didn't see this. Oh my gosh, 6,000%.
6,000%. That is 60 times what it was.
Oh, dude! Holy cow!
Yeah.
Why isn't this out on PC yet?
I know.
You want to break Steam? This is how you do it.
Yep. So, but besides that, some of the games DLC is actually gonna be free for to make for like celebration wise.
Yeah.
Which is gonna be really cool because I have none of the DLC, so I'm gonna get it if it's free.
No, actually, for backwards compatibility games, like you were talking about how Amazon sales went up.
Yes.
Do you have to have the physical disc for backwards compatibility?
Yes.
You do. You can't digitally download.
Well, I'm actually not sure.
Really?
No, I'm sorry. I am sure because I have a game on my Xbox One that I don't have the game. Like,
yeah, you don't have the disc.
I don't have the disc. It's digitally downloaded. So yes, you can actually have a digital copy of it.
I got you. I wonder why everyone went to Amazon for like a physical disc.
That's probably just the best way. Like that was probably just the highest increase in sales.
I got you.
You can probably buy it cheaper on Amazon than other places. So.
I'm sure there was also a bump in the Microsoft store. I'm
sure there was a bump everywhere. But 6,000% is something you talk about.
Yeah. Like that's the one you want to write about, not like
exactly.
Increased 43.8% in the Microsoft store.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool. Everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game's gonna be pretty awesome and should come to PC. Moving on. Team Fortress 2 is getting competitive multiplayer mode. The patch is named Meet Your Match. I love all the patch names for Team Fortress, by the way.
They're funny.
They're all super themed. And this was, I think, in due time. I'm surprised the game has been out 9 years. 9 years, Taft.
That's insane.
I'm surprised they didn't have competitive mode before this. This is incredible. But they've been working on it for over a year. It was announced back in April of 2015 that it was a high priority, and they were working on it. It was set to come out in January, but it's coming out now. So better late than never kind of thing. Multiplayer mode looks like this. It's going to be a 6-on-6 combat with no class or weapon restrictions. No random critical hits, no changing teams, and fixed shotgun spreads. I didn't know you could change shotgun spreads in Team Fortress, but apparently that's a thing. It's really interesting that there's no class or weapon restrictions for competitive mode, because Taff, you've played Team Fortress, right?
Yes.
And all the weapons do something very different.
Yes.
And they really change up how like a character is played. I
They
really
do.
thought like they would keep it just base weapons, so it comes down to skill.
Yeah.
But like all the weapons are rather balanced. So I don't have an issue with no weapon restrictions.
Yeah.
But I'm also kind of surprised they took that route. You know.
It is. Yeah, that is weird. I wouldn't have thought they were going to do something like that.
You know, so it is rather interesting. I doubt we're gonna see any like melee. Not demolition. What's his name? Who's the guy that shoots grenades? He's Irish.
God.
I call him Dominion for some reason, but it's not.
Demolition.
Demolition. There you go. Maybe that was the first thing I said, but yeah. So I think it's really interesting that they're not restricting it. Now it makes sense that they're not restricting classes, right?
Obviously.
You know, because that's about strategy. Weapon restrictions did surprise me. The maps are going to be symmetrical control points, which can be fought over in like a best of 3, best of 5 matches.
Isn't that how a normal gets for them?
Yeah. Well, it's just kind of like one match. Like I think like best of 3 maybe just draws out the competitive match longer.
Okay.
They also have attack defense maps, which will be played stopwatch mode. I think stopwatch mode is like you have to sit on a point for a certain amount of time and it counts down. I think that's it.
Maybe.
You have to like sit on it or something for a certain amount of time. But yeah, they also have rank modes ranging from fresh meat to death merchant. Death merchant. I would love to have a rank like that in Overwatch. That'd be amazing.
That doesn't sound very fitting to me though.
Death merchant.
for
If you're super good and just like kill everyone,
You sell death.
What?
You said you sell death. I feel like the Reaper would be calling himself that.
I'm surprised there's not a Reaper out there called Death Merchant.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know about that meme in Overwatch where Reapers always have the best names?
Yes.
Yeah, look it up. It's hilarious.
I've seen it. Yeah, they do.
Yes, it's also very true. Also, something that should sound very familiar to everyone who plays Overwatch. At the end of the match, players will be awarded bronze, silver, and gold medals for outstanding performance in score, kills, damage, healing, support, and other categories. Overwatch does that.
Yeah.
At the end of every match.
Really?
Yeah. Surprise.
I didn't catch that with the hand touch that you gave at the beginning.
Yeah. So, Taft, I think, competitive mode is a really big deal right now. Like, games trying to get into the esports realm. Do you think that adding competitive mode, first of all, they're really late to the game, and I think that's going to hurt them because people who are interested in competitive games are probably already finding their little niche or something in some other game at the moment. But do you think this is Team Fortress trying to fight to stay relevant in the swamp of games that we have right now?
I don't think it's so much them trying to stay relevant because it is owned by Blizzard.
Yeah.
And
Team Fortress is owned by Valve.
Valve. Oh, it is. Oh, that's right. I was thinking it was owned by Blizzard. So then that completely changes my answer. Then yes, they are trying to stay relevant with
Overwatch is Blizzard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they were both owned by Blizzard. So yeah, this is definitely them trying to stay relevant.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this is.
Because
I was going to say no because they obviously have Overwatch, which is like they're making their money off that. They're just trying to, give some like fan service. No, they're trying to stay relevant.
Definitely. Because, Team Fortress, when I learned about Overwatch, Team Fortress is the game I went to go play to get that Overwatch-ish fix because they're very similar in that kind of like class-based gameplay.
Which is why I think they're trying to stay relevant right now.
Yeah. And of other games like CSGO, but, Valve might have some inside competition between the two.
Maybe.
Maybe Valve might just be looking to expand their esport.
It's possible.
Interest. But I think Team Fortress is trying to stay relevant in this game like League of Legends, Heroes of the Storm. Esport games are the popular games. League of Legends is huge. Dota is huge. StarCraft, like all the games that have because esports is just continuous free publicity.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
So if a game wants to stay relevant in today's media cycle, you get into esports, and with everyone getting into esports, it's getting more competitive to be in there.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really interesting. I think they should have done this earlier. If they had done competitive mode maybe 1 or 2, even 3, 4 years ago, I think Team Fortress would be much more relevant right now.
I mean, maybe, but I mean they're still pretty relevant. Like we've talked about them quite a few times on this podcast.
They have a very very
Loyal fan base.
There you go. For some reason, I'm thinking honorable fan base, but that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But, like, their fan base is set in stone right now.
It is.
They have the dedicated players. There are people on there who have thousands of hours.
There are people on there who, like, would probably, like, punch a Overwatch player in the face.
Oh, definitely.
Like, copycat. Pow, right in the face.
For some reason, I imagine, like, a wrestling match between, like, an Overwatch player and a Team Fortress player.
Probably. They're probably, like,
duking it out.
There's probably going to be, like, some tension at, like, Comic-Con between those two.
Some underground fighting ring.
Exactly.
Where they go from video games to the real world.
They're going to call it, like, Over Fortress or something like that.
Over Fortress. Oh my gosh, Over Fortress.
Or Team Watch.
Somewhere. I hope some Chinese, like, knockoff company somewhere is making a game called Over Fortress.
I would buy it.
It's a combination.
I would buy it.
That sounds awesome. It's just like all the Team Fortress characters. They have all of Ultimates. And
yeah.
That sounds like an awesome game.
It does.
So yeah, before we move on, in order to take place, in order to what's the word I'm looking for, Taft?
I have no clue.
What do you do when you compete in something to compete? I don't know. For some reason, do I smell toast? There's toast. Anyway, to take part. There we go. To take part in competitive mode, you have to have a premium Team Fortress 2 account, which in short means you either bought the original game when you had to pay for it, like I did.
Okay.
Because, I've had Team Fortress for that long, or you've bought something from their store.
Okay.
So I guess that's kind of like a show of dedication before you get into it. Also, you have to give them your phone number to kind of like, it says to ensure a greater degree of like amount of security, player accountability, which reduces likelihood of cheating and abuse, or, which I can see that more people are going to take this route, you can pay $10 for a competitive access pass.
Yeah, it's going to definitely be the route they take.
Yeah, people are going to like, all right, like entering your phone number once. I'll probably just put a fake phone number in.
Yeah.
Don't ban me, Steam, but I do that.
Unless they send that like confirmation email.
Yeah. But an email to my phone?
I mean text.
Are they gonna like call me and be like, "Hey, is your name Michael?"
No, they might send you a code or something like that. Text message you a code and then tell you to put in the code.
I didn't think of texting because I was like, I'll just give them my house number because that's what we do.
Nope.
But yeah, I can see when people are just gonna be like $10. Here you go. And the $10 competitive access pass probably going to be temporary. Maybe it's like a month or something. It doesn't say it on here, but I can see them. Maybe every season you have to pay for it.
Yeah. Okay. I was about to say. I feel like probably a month is kind of short.
Yeah, but like seasonal, and
yearly or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a season 6 months, maybe a year, that kind of thing. So yeah, Team Fortress. Valve hasn't said when the Meet Your Match update will go live, but they said day 2 of the update is coming soon. So keep your pants on, people, because competitive multiplayer in Team Fortress.
Or take your pants off and sit down and play the game,
That's true. Get comfortable while you play.
You do what you want to do,
Hey, you be you, Taft. You be you.
I will.
All right, let's move on to State of Decay. What's happening with State of Decay?
So, recently State of Decay 2 was revealed.
Yes, and it looks awesome.
At E3, and it does look very awesome. But State of Decay has just Nordic Entertainment, or Nordic Games, or whatever
That's an awesome name, by the way.
I know, right? They have announced that the State of Decay Survival Edition, which was kind of like their Game of the Year edition, I guess. Like it came with everything.
Yeah.
Will be coming to PC.
It is for PC. Is it not? Have I not played this game in that long?
I guess I don't know. This article was saying that
it's a box.
Okay, you could get it on Steam before.
Yes. Like I have State of Decay on Steam.
Okay. I was confused.
The last time I played it has probably been a very long time.
Obviously.
But yeah, so you're getting a boxed version.
Okay. Because see, this article was not very clear about that. I knew it was a box version, but I thought you had to buy the box version. Like they didn't offer a Steam version. Mm-hmm. But yeah, okay. So not quite as interesting now.
No, I'm sorry.
Whatever.
In fact, I would argue you probably came to PC before console.
I think they came right around the same time.
Really? I got you.
But yeah. So changing what I was gonna say now.
All right.
But
let's do this on the fly. Let's go.
Yeah. So it's coming to the survival edition's coming to get a box set or whatever. But the box set comes with a lot of stuff. Like it comes with a poster. It comes with the soundtrack.
Yeah.
And it comes with a bunch of pictures.
It's like a map, maybe.
which is useful.
Yeah, it's pretty useful.
Because that's like the worst time, because you don't, like, stuff doesn't stop when you pull up your map.
Oh, wow, that sucks. I forgot it doesn't do that.
So, like, if there's a zombie attacking you, you pull up your map, that zombie is going to keep attacking you.
Which, I mean, like, that's kind of like more realistic.
Exactly. And so
Life-
that's going to be real nice just to be like, okay, I'm going to run away while I look at the
Yeah.
map.
Yeah, life doesn't pause when I check my Google Maps.
Yeah.
No matter how much I wish it did.
But yeah, so, this is really exciting because if you have, like, for people who haven't played the game and stuff before, this is a game, this is a version you can get with all the stuff. And you get really cool stuff with it. And for people who like are really excited for State of Decay 2 and maybe like sold their original version or got rid of it or something like that, they can just get another version with a bunch of more stuff with it.
I gotcha. Now, as a PC player, I digitally buy a lot of my stuff.
Yeah.
Taft, can you give me a reason why I should drive out somewhere? First of all, I'll have to put pants on.
Yeah.
Why I should put my pants on and then drive somewhere to buy a game I can just digitally download. Like, what is a perk of that? Or order from Amazon and have to wait for it?
I mean, there are some people out there who just like to have the box, you know what I mean?
I gotcha. And which is,
Yeah, like they like to have like the stuff with it. And this thing isn't expensive. It's only $20.
yes.
So, to get like the soundtrack, the poster, the maps and pictures and stuff,
And it's
and
not something you can get over Steam.
and the game itself
Yeah.
for only $20. The game itself is $20.
Mm.
So you get all this extra stuff for $20 just for going and get an actual copy of it, and you get the box. So if you're one of those people who likes to have the box set and stuff and have some extra stuff, if you really enjoy this game and were a really big fan of it,
Yeah.
this is something you could get, you know?
Definitely. It's kind of like me and Skyrim.
Yeah, like
the Skyrim remake I'm going to buy.
Exactly. Like this isn't something necessarily like that you need to have, and it's not something that they're going to probably sell a whole lot of. But for the people who really enjoyed the game, it's a nice little bit of fan service, you know what
Definitely. And, it is building some hype before
I mean? Exactly, yeah.
2 comes out.
Exactly. It's kind of putting his name back out there.
I gotcha. Yeah.
And for people who have never heard about it before, they're going to buy this version over the regular version.
Definitely. Especially if they really enjoy the zombie games,
Exactly, yeah.
which is really fun. Yeah, and it is a good game. So people who haven't picked it up, I recommend it.
It is actually a lot of fun. Like there are some things that I would change about it,
Mm-hmm.
like the rate at which your guns decay.
Yeah.
But besides
Forgot
that,
that happened.
yeah, that was the worst. But besides that, it's actually a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. The driving is a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
Driving is probably one of the best parts of the game.
I'm excited
in my
for State of
opinion.
Decay 2. Like, I hope you can like do a little bit more customization in State of Decay 2.
Yeah.
There's multiplayer in State of Decay 2 though.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's confirmed.
That's gonna be cool.
That's gonna be a lot of fun.
yeah.
Alec is so pumped for that. he's like Taft, you need to get it. We're gonna play the crap out of this game.
we should have recorded him watching the press conference or something. Like show it to him so we can get like audio of him like
Oh
freaking
God! Oh no! Yes!
out. Jeep. Alec, we love you. We tease you, but we love you. It's okay.
You don't even listen to this podcast, so it doesn't even
No.
matter.
But with love. Actually, he doesn't listen?
No.
No love. No love
No
for
love
you.
whatsoever.
All right, let's move on to something. Taft, you and I both picked this out because we're
did.
excited to talk about it. Nuka World will be Fallout 4's final DLC. Yes, the long-running Fallout 4 DLC. They didn't tell us how many they were gonna make. They announced over Twitter that yes, this will be the last one. Nuka World, first of all, looks pretty awesome. It's an amusement park turned Raider City, where you can roleplay and actually become a raider and conquer the settlements you've been defending.
That's gonna be so fun. Like I'm
Dude,
so
that's gonna be
do
awesome.
That. So gonna do that.
Because people who have like bulletproof, just solid settlements,
Are gonna try to get in and be like, crap, I'm
Crap.
too good at this.
I'm good. I can't defeat myself, man. But yeah, this is really
so
cool.
I'm gonna be great because I don't have a single wall.
Yeah, my brother has a solid defense on his. He has the island settlement. There's an island settlement in the bottom. It's the southeast
Okay.
of the map. There's an island you can settle, and you can just build everything on it.
Nice.
He has multiple collections of buildings. He has turrets facing the mainland, so when people try to swim over, which it doesn't happen very often, but when it does, the turrets just take him out.
Nice.
So I think he's gonna have a very good time with this update because that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Now, if they could give me maybe pre-built settlements or maybe randomly generated settlements that I can so I don't have to build them myself,
Yeah.
because I personally haven't put a lot of time
I
building a
put
settlement.
0 time.
So if they could give me, or even better, let me pick from community settlements. Be like, hey, look through a list of settlements that the community has made. Look for the hardest ones.
That'd be cool.
That would be amazing
That'd be
if I
really
could do
cool.
that. That'd be a lot of
I
fun.
bet you somebody can get a mod and upload it or something like that, like automatically done settlements.
Mm-hmm.
So
I can see that. Like, or maybe like a list of like really tough settlements to make or something.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah. If they could just like, so I don't have to make one myself if I don't feel like putting hours of time and testing into making like a really good settlement.
Exactly.
So, but another thing I want to talk about, Taft.
Yes.
Are you satisfied with the DLCs we got for Fallout 4?
We got 4 of them, correct?
No, we have. I think we got like 6, but
6.
a bunch
like
of those,
like 4 major ones though. Like
Yeah.
2 of them were like just kind of like
yeah.
add-on,
There's like a workshop one that came out. That like a bunch of modders already did stuff for that
Exactly,
one.
Yeah.
We also got contraptions, I think, which was a bunch of other small improvements to making settlements. A Vault Tech workshop looks pretty cool, where you can make your own
Vault.
Yeah, so that looks exciting.
That was a mod as well.
Yeah. So, mods have done a lot of this, but, official support is always nice. I always prefer that.
We've had 1, 2, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6.
6. So we had 6 total. How many of those
And
are
3 of them were big ones. There was
them were
the
big ones?
Automatron was the first one, and that was the big like added on to it. Then after that was Wasteland Workshop,
Yeah.
then Far Harbor, then Contraptions Workshop,
Yes.
then Vault Tech Workshop, and now Nuke World.
I gotcha. So, are you satisfied? Do you think we should have gotten more?
No, I'm completely satisfied.
Completely
You paid $30 for the DLC for the season pass. You got 3 solid ones for $10, and then
Yeah.
which I would have been fine with. But you also got 3 small ones.
I gotcha. And like half of those sounded like small improvements to the game.
Exactly, yeah,
Fan service to people who like building things.
and that's fine. Like that's cool with me.
Yeah, which I mean, the game, the creation engine that they built the game with, it's about making your own world.
I wonder if you're gonna be able to attack those vaults that you made with the vault.
I
tech.
bet so.
That'll be intense.
Because Vault Tech Workshop comes before,
Just before, and I think
Yeah.
that's probably why they did that.
That's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
That's gonna be super tough, but amazing.
it's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited to see what the community makes.
See, real quick though, like the reason I'm most excited about this is because if you look at the picture of it, there's a robot wearing a Nuka-Cola costume. I'm gonna kill that robot and take his costume.
I'm gonna wear its face.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that robot looks like a lot of fun.
then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna conquer settlement after settlement wearing a Nuka-Cola costume.
Actually, even better. I hope that's not a robot. I hope that's a guy. And he just like whenever you talk to him, he just hates his life or something.
He's like, I wanted to be a raider. Like,
Want to be a raider. Instead, I'm here greeting people.
Yeah.
You can kill him and wear that everywhere.
he's like, I want to raid towns, not teeth.
Imagine. Oh, that joke's killing me. Yeah. Dude, that'd be so awesome to like run around in that suit
I know.
and kill people. That'd be like borderline creepy. 'Cause
Exactly.
You're
It's like-
shooting everyone up.
Exactly. Just walk around the Nuka-Cola and then.
All right. Well, that's it for the news. Anything you want to add before we go?
Not at all. I think we got everything pretty well.
All right. Oh, and other news. Pokemon Go came out, but if you even remotely near the internet, you should probably know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll talk about more of that. And what are you playing? What you playing? All right, Taft. I am. You were gone last weekend, so you
Yes.
didn't get my initial report back. But I've been playing Shadows of Mordor.
And
It's amazing.
I told you.
It's a great game. I'm a little confused. Like how much can I kill the army? Like, will they just keep coming back?
It just keep coming.
Okay,
Like,
I'll
there's
look
no
it
way I haven't killed every single one of them.
And it's the most frustrating thing ever because I'll die from one sergeant or
Yeah.
like a pawn will get me just like an unopportune time because I somehow attract 30 orcs to me. And they promote him and I watch him like make his way up the ranks and I'm like, I
That
made
rival.
you.
That
Yes.
rival. Yeah.
That rival gameplay is such a pain in the butt.
Have you found your rival yet? The one that you just can't beat?
There is a guy, I forget, he's spears or he's ranged.
Yeah.
Ranged guys are the hardest, like for me.
Yeah.
Because I like to like pick off the other guys before killing the main dude.
Yeah.
So I can kind of focus him down and like interrogate him. And the thing is, I'll move away from him, kill his minions, but the ranged guys can keep attacking me even when I'm far away. So like they're countering my games, my play style.
You just got to kill those guys. Like, you just.
They're so annoying. So it's a really good game. It's
What is your playstyle? Like, you like very like just go out and kill everybody, or are you more
I try to be more stealthy.
I was about to say,
because I'm really not good at. I love the combat in that game. It's
amazing.
It is smooth.
Yeah.
I would argue in some ways it's smoother than Witcher gameplay.
I would, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. But I would also say that it's like on the level of Batman.
Yeah.
Batman's combat is stupid smooth.
Yeah.
And
But my issue is that I have a hard time focusing one orc. Like I'll knock him on the ground, but I can't sit there and stab him while he's on the ground because there's a bunch of other orcs around me. So in large groups, I have some issues with it. But solo or just like against like 3 or 4 guys, it is just liquid smooth. It's amazing. I love it.
See, I think the way that Batman kind of got around that
Yeah.
was the fact that you had to push an extra button to hit people on the ground.
Yeah.
So I feel like if they did that in this one, you'd be able to do that a lot better.
So it's a lot of fun. I die a good bit just because, I'll make a mistake or like some orcs call 30 other orcs to assist them. That's annoying. But what you gonna do? I try to kill a bunch of them.
See, I like the big groups. Like that's the time I have the most fun. I just kill everyone.
Well, I'm early in the game, and I've noticed that as I play, I can take on more and more orcs at a time. So I'm thinking I just have to play a bit more, which is really cool because that shows how your character's evolving in skill and how like you as a player get better.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really cool.
And I love that it makes sense that your character can't die.
Yes.
Like it's like okay, I appreciate that.
And it's really cool because even the orcs are like, "Hey, haven't I killed you before?"
Yeah.
Like they like I love how they address that respawn thing.
It's like wait, they'll brag about it sometimes. Like if you like are sneaking behind them, they're like, "I killed the White Walker or whatever his name is, or the Grave Walker," and you're like, "No, you didn't. Got him."
Yeah. So I thought that's really cool, and they handle everything really well. It's a really cool game. It's a lot of fun. I just need to progress with the main story.
I'm just gonna let you know they leave it off for a sequel and have had no talk about a sequel yet.
Oh no!
No.
Oh man!
And
but
it leaves you on a cliffhanger.
Does it?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. So awesome game. Definitely recommend picking it up for anyone who hasn't played it. It is kind of old, but the graphics still look amazing. It still holds up.
Oh, definitely.
I definitely think so. And I've been playing Overwatch.
What do you think about Ratbag?
Ratbag?
Yeah.
He's okay. I kind of want to stab him in his face because I can't. I have a feeling he's going to turn against me at some point.
Just watch.
Like when it gets to when he gets to the rank he wants to be, I think he's going to turn against me.
We'll see.
Yeah. So I don't like him, but what you're going to do. Also, I love the orcs. I love how hideous they are.
Yeah.
They do a good job with that.
Disgusting.
Yes, but that's how orcs should be.
Exactly.
It's really cool. And the whole internal squabbling is a really awesome mechanic. I love that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So Taft, what have you been playing?
I didn't have much time to play video games while I was on the trip. Played a little bit of Civilization.
Yeah.
Started to play through as Russia.
How's that?
Which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean the what's it called? They're pretty strong. So. But I didn't play much of that. I got back and I played a decent bit of Ark. Me and my friend that I'm playing with, he did a lot of work while I was gone. A lot of work. Tamed up like everything. We started building some like pins for everything.
Yeah, that's good. Because last time we talked, you just had everything scattered.
Yeah. We built some pins, got that done, and now we're currently like getting some more metal. We're about to go into like a really dangerous cave.
Really?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Have y'all done any of the tower stuff? You know how they're like
no,
pillars?
we haven't gotten enough like the ingredients to make any of the bosses yet.
I got you. Okay.
But yeah, so we did that, and then I got Pokemon Go last night, and I've got 52 Pokemon already.
Yeah, there's a Poke store on the other side of my block, actually.
There's like 6 of them like right down the road from me.
Really? That's really convenient. I had to walk everywhere for my stuff.
I mean, I got to walk for mine.
Yeah.
But see, like that's what I'm planning on doing tonight. Like I have some friends coming over.
Yeah.
We're just gonna hang out. We're just gonna walk around my neighborhood. And just...
So when I call the cops, they're gonna be like, "Hey, you kids, what you walking around at night?"
You too. Oh, okay.
There's an Abra over here.
I did catch an Abra today, and I was so excited for that. I love Abra, Kadabra, and Alakazam.
Yeah. Oh, did you hear about the police station? They had to put a notice up because their station was a Pokemart.
No.
And they had an issue with Pokemon Go players entering to buy Pokeballs and leaving. So they put a notice saying you don't have to be in the police station to buy Pokeballs. So don't come in, please.
Nice.
Yeah, and it was like also remember to look like both ways before crossing the street. That Sandshrew isn't going anywhere fast.
Yeah.
So that was pretty funny.
That's funny.
Yeah. So yeah. I had some server issues, as a lot of people know. Anyone who's played it day one, there were some server issues, but I think as the demand went down, Taft, you don't seem to have an issue with it.
I haven't had actually, no, I'm sorry. I had one issue today.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like this server crashed for like a second, and then we went right back up.
Just disconnected. I gotcha. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Now
it just eats my battery.
before the show, we were talking about how you can only fight gym leaders.
Yes,
They should change that.
they need to. Yeah.
Yeah, It'd be nice if I could just fight anyone.
Yeah.
So that's something they should change. But other than that, it's a lot of fun.
So I was watching I've looked at a couple of the gyms. Like one of my friends was a gym leader, and she
Yeah.
was the gym leader with only like a 200 combat points or whatever, and which apparently is pretty decent.
Yeah.
So there's a gym like right by my house.
Yeah.
The gym leader there has 717 combat points
Holy moly!
on the water version of Eevee.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy cow! He's been busy.
Yeah.
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 That's still really weird because like you don't know who he is.
I have no clue.
but you know how powerful he is,
and I'm gonna beat him.
You should knock on his door and be like,
I'm gonna
Fight
beat
me.
him.
"That's awesome."
I'm going to
Taft,
that's
for-
my territory.
For this show, you need to become a gym.
I'm gonna become the very best, like no one ever was.
as long as the servers stop crashing.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Other than that, anything else you want to talk about?
That's it. I have not had much time to play games at all.
I gotcha. I understand that. I've played, a little bit of Overwatch here and there, a little bit of Borderlands 2. I'm playing with Cammy right now through Borderlands 2.
How's that going?
It's a lot of fun. It was only $5 during the Steam sale, so I was
Really?
like, we're going to play this.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Still holds up. Yeah.
That's good.
Anything else?
No.
Before we call the show.
I think that's a show.
Close the curtain on this wonderful theatrical
Production
event
of ours.
Yes, production of ours. All right. Well, you can contact the show through the email collegegamersshow@gmail.com. Taft and I are both on Twitter. My handle is BlueCow with a Z, BLUECOWZ. Taft's Twitter is
TaftFaust8.
All right, you can find us on Facebook through the College Gamers Podcast Facebook page. We live stream the show almost every show, usually around 5 or 6. Today was at noon Central Time because some conflicts. But other than that, my Twitch account is called BlueCows with the Z, same as my Twitter handle. If you enjoy the show, if you like it, if you get a laugh, or if you like to make fun of us, if you get anything out of it in any way, you should rate us on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. It helps other people find this show and kind of grow our fan base, that kind of thing.
Do it.
Yes. So that's it. I believe that's it for today.
That's it.
Thank you all for listening, and we'll catch y'all next time.
Bye-bye.
Later. Blue Cow Radio.